Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. As promised, I am back today with another poem, so I hope you enjoy. So the poem that I'm going to read to you today is called Us. It's one of those light and airy poems, very descriptive, very in tune with my style of writing, what I represent. I love drawing on simple words, making them more complex, making memories out of things, and trying to get the reader to visualize the memory and put themselves in that moment and be able to feel what I felt. So let's get started. A place lit with bright lights, tiled floors, rolling carts, brim-filled hearts, my eyes and stomach both equally as enriched. A place I found home in since I was a kid. Sunday mornings are for bakeries, chocolate twists, busy streets, deli meats, applewood cheese, freshly squeezed juice, and now I find home in you. So this poem is about when you meet someone for the first time, whether it's romantically or as a friend, and you take them to a place that resonates deeply with you. I find this poem very light and airy, but for me it holds very sentimental value. For those of you who don't know me, when I was younger and even now, I've moved around quite a bit. I've been to a lot of different towns, moving between my mom and my dad's house. And this place, this bakery, is one that I went to usually on Sunday mornings with my dad when I was a kid. You know, we would go there and he would buy us a treat and he would come home and we would have these awesome sandwiches for lunch, and it was just a really great experience. And I always said that when I was older, I wanted to take my spouse there. I wanted to buy my groceries from there. That was my goal. This is kind of for me one of those full circle moments where, you know, I expressed something that I wanted to do as a child, and every weekend I went in, I wanted to be able to share that experience with someone else. Now that I moved back to this town where my dad lives, I'm able to visit that bakery frequently, and I'm able to take my husband there and we can buy our groceries and experience all the things that I did when I was a kid. So again, this isn't one of those poems that is too deep in a sense that it's very emotional, but it is in a sense that this is a place that resonates with me deeply, and now I can share it with someone else who I've taken this feeling of associating my home with a bakery, and now I'm taking this feeling of associating my home and putting it into someone else. It's the realization of home might not actually be a place, it might actually be people. So it might be, you know, spending time with my dad or spending time with my mom and my siblings and my grandparents, and now home is what I make it, with who I make it with. You can associate experiences with a feeling of home, the things that mean the most to you. And this poem is just a representation of that. It's light, it's airy. I like it because I think it's very descriptive. I love writing poems about food. I think food has a very good way of bringing people into a moment. Like if you smell cookies coming out of the oven, that's a smell that a lot of people have smelled before. Or, you know, this fresh smell of grass or the smell of dust, you know, those kinds of things. A lot of people have felt them before, so it's easy to draw on. And I think that's why I like using food in my poetry, because it's something that people can relate to, and the words are so light and airy and pretty. This is one of my favorite poems, I think, because like I said, the way it describes experiences through food, I love that. And I do it in a lot of my poetry, which you'll see. There is a longer version. It is a couple pages long. It's one of the longest poems I've actually written, and I find writing about experiences does that to you. So I hope you enjoyed it. I love this poem. Like I said, it brings me to a place of happiness. When people talk about, you know, go to your happy place, I think of this poem, and I hope that some of you can resonate with it. If not, I hope you enjoy it, and I'll be back soon to share another poem with you. Thanks for watching, guys.